switch tonight since our stream is not working.
All right, welcome in, race fans. This is Jason with First Gear Network, bringing you coverage from Thursday night's Thursday Night Thunder Next Gen Series in North Wilkesboro. We had difficulties over the past couple days being able to do live coverage, but it looks like we have everything fixed and everything seems to be working appropriately. So we're going to bring this race back to you. We're going to start by pulling up the starting grid for tonight's race. Pole sitter Trevor Benz,
sweet looking ride,
front
buddy.
row. Alex Fuller starting P2. You got Noah and Nolan on row 2. Jacob and Andrew on row 3. Todd and Brendan on row 4. Daniel and Taylor on row 5. Edwin and Patrick on row 6. Edwin, oh, we already did that. Mark and myself on row 7. Eric and Curtis on row 8. Joseph and Aaron on row 9. Kyle and Jonathan on row 10, and then Nick Sutton rounding out the field, P21. This was a race that Kyle Heath was on a one-race suspension, so he just practiced with the group, but did not qualify and did not race. So we have 20 cars in tonight's race.
Apologize for no broadcast tonight, boys. The OBS server is not wanting me to broadcast, so I'm going to ride around here with y'all tonight and save the replay, and we'll get it back on air as soon as I can.
All right, so everybody should be getting gridded up here, and we're
My
going to get rolling.
dad's your biggest fan. He's kind of upset about that.
Shout out to
Dude, I'm
Robert
sad,
Groves.
man. Robert keeps me entertained. We be chatting the whole race, and I'd rather be broadcasting. It's all good though. I'll get it back up there. I'll get it figured out.
All right,
Yeah,
pace
we'd
car's
rather
off.
broadcasting too. We're all streaming in the Discord, so he can still see. I personally think he needs to be in the broadcast booth with Jason and Edwin.
Tonight's race detail. Ooh, wrong button.
When do I get my EOL?
Race details, 255 lap race. We're going to have stages at lap 75 and 155. Ambient temperature 73 degrees, 25% humidity, clear skies, 3-mile-an-hour breeze. Track temp 77 degrees, nice and cool. Pace car is going to go down pit road this time by, and we are going to get to racing. So good to see the system working as it's supposed to now. All right, Trevor Benz leads the field to green. Green is out. Here we go. Right up by the wall, Mr. Alex Fuller is. Trevor's going to lead lap 1 side by side for P2 between Noah and Alex. Got Nolan looking on the outside. He's in 4th currently. Side by side for 2nd still. So hard to pass. These guys are really trying to work the bottom and the top lanes, and it is some multi-groove track here. Bump down on the bottom of turn 4 on the exit. It's really tough running that lower line. High line can really carry the momentum. See as Alex starts to just pull out just a little bit in front of Noah, and then Noah gets right back beside him. Here to the field, see what else we have going on here. Edwin James currently running in 10th place. Mark Owlett 13th. himself way back here in 15th. Joseph back in 16th. Side by side between the 10 and the 60. See Todd, he had to start from pits, so he's a bit behind everybody still. See the 31, Brendan Decker, he got loose. Looks like he scrubbed the wall out of turn 4 and had to collect the car. Good save by the driver of the 31 Red Bull. Laps down, we're on lap 9. Patrick in the 87, currently running P11. See, the field is really spread out here early on. Everybody's really tiptoeing around, trying to take care of their stuff. Still side by side there for a moment between the 10 and the 60. Oh, 60's into the wall. 60 and the 64 spin. They both hit the wall.
Spun out over at the turn. There's a wrecking one.
60, ooh, 64 towed to
I
pits.
spun out first.
But it looks like the 60 was able to get it turned around. He will go a lap down. He couldn't get going until the leaders got by. Right front's pretty damaged on the 60
I think I started
car.
chain reaction.
No, you wasn't the reason the caution came out.
We have the 60 will be again a lap down. Looks like we have one driver down pit road. That is the 9. Mr. Haney, a lot of dust on pit road. 9 wasn't planning on racing, no practice. Qualified, I think it was 14th or whatever it was, and took an EOL to stay out of these guys' way, kind of get a feel for the track. And then looks like just pit stops, getting fuel, getting service, back out. Todd Smith does the same thing here in the 66. Looks like he's just going to get serviced and back going here.
All right, anybody putting a claim out on that first caution?
I know I spun, but I know somebody spun behind me as well, which I think the leaders would have got to them first. I don't know. I don't know who the caution was on.
I know I spun, but then somebody said it wasn't me who brought out the caution.
Copy that.
Synchronized video.
Sounds about right.
Went a little too far there. My apologies. Get to the restart zone. Oh, the 48 gets sideways right in front. Oh no. Noah Miller. Wrecked up. We'll rewind this real quick. Take a look at this one. This was just a restart gone bad. Spinning tires. Whatever the fact. That car uneasy up in front of the outside line. The 32 gets straight contact. Looks like most everybody else avoids it though. Great job. And that brings out our second caution of the night.
Can you get damage? It says 0X, but then it says I have damage on the front.
I think you claim on those, Mike.
Hey, Daniel.
66 had to do a bit of checking up there on that restart. Definitely gets the front end dented in.
Copy that. Thank you, Noah.
Pace car front stretch going into turn 1.
See some more pit stops happening. The 32's down pit road. The 10, the 48.
Andrew, all I did was follow that Hambrick Auto 19.
Looks like
right
the
through
80
that.
got some damage as well.
Going high. Everyone watch out. I'm going high.
Yeah, dude, he spun right on the restart right in front of me, so you did the right thing.
Yeah, see
There
damage to the
may
front
not
of the
be many times I
32.
follow you through situations, but that was definitely one of them.
John, you do have quite a bit of nose damage.
The situation.
See a lot of these cars are
10-4,
going
thank
a
you.
lap down to the leader. Trevor Benz still
I'm
leads.
messing with you, buddy. That's funny.
I'm starting on the outside
I got bottom.
first too.
Jason, can you see the telemetry about my contact and see if it said 0x or 2 or 4x?
Scanning now, you did not have enough contact, so it had to been a 0x.
That's crazy. It looks like I hit a telephone pole. That's what they say. That's crazy.
All right, lights are off on the pace car. Field's back double file. We're going to go with a restart here. Start lap 20. Start 21. How about Daniel Butler running P5 on this restart? Gets a good start on the inside of Edwin. 18 and 8 still side by side out of turn 2. Down the backstretch, the 8 takes that momentum and will take the spot and is challenging the 19 for a spot in front there as well. That's for 4th. Really good restart by the 8, using that momentum on the high side there in turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Really trying to carry it through as he's still side by side with the 19.
Ooh, I didn't know y'all was too wide. Sorry about that.
Here comes the 18 kind of following the 8 behind here.
All good.
Slight contact with the 19. Oh, maybe again. Oh no, we see the 18. Locks are down. Locks are down. Safe, safe. All right, no contact, just angry tires. The rear end broke loose on that. You can see the tire tracks for all the way out of turn 2 down to the stopping point there on the backstretch. Heck of a save.
Checking up for the pace car.
Locking it up, keeping it out of the wall. No other driver involved, so that's good.
That
Good
would
for the 18. Good
be
save.
on
It's
me.
gonna be our 3rd caution of the night. See if anybody hits pit road this time. Looks like Mr. Hambrick in the 60s coming down. Looks like Daniel Butler's coming down. Mark Ouellette's still on pit road. I believe he was having mechanical issues at this point in the race. Oh, Daniel Butler across the line, had to back up a little bit. And now leaders are coming around turn 4 now. So this is, okay, the 18 gets off in time it looks like, maybe. Yeah, looks like he's okay.
Speeding in pits was also on me.
Oh, speeding in
Is
pits
that
for the
equal
18.
2?
Yeah, we'll get you at the elevation in the race.
All right, Trevor Benz still leads. Alex Fuller got Nolan in 3rd. Edwin's up to 4th. Andrew 5th. Brendan in the 31 up to 6th. Taylor having a good run here, running 7th. Patrick in 8th. Jason in 9th. Todd in 10th. Lights are off on the pace car. Field's going to get too wide here. Double file. We're going to have a restart here start lap 28. Gosh, you can't count. There it is. Pace car's down into the restart zone. See, there's still cars on track with damage. It's a short track. You can get by with some body damage. We're seeing that on some of the cars here tonight. Close to 3 wide there between the 9, the 87, and the 66. Brush with the wall for the 4 there. Inside looks like he locked up the tires and then, oh, slid up. 4 into the 4. Oh no, 4 into the field. Hard contact. Oh, there's more contact.
I slid into you. I'm so sorry, sir.
Tough wreck there. Multiple cars involved. I'll go back and take a look at this real quick. Yeah, that was tough. Get down in the corner, slides up into the 4. 4 gets loose, almost has it saved. Secondary contact from the 9 gets him just yeeted, turned around. You see contact between the 18 and the 48 as well. Heavy damage to multiple cars.
Somebody got into it.
Car coming out of turn 1.
And the yellow is out. 4th caution of the night. Blame it on the 9, they say. Tough break for Taylor. Doing nothing wrong. That crazy driver of that 9 car just overdrove the corner, locked up the brakes, and slid right into the left rear of the 4 car. And the 4 car finds himself a lap down to the field. 9 finds himself with a claim and an end of the line for the restart.
Hey, lucky dog coming on.
32 is getting one of his laps back. I believe that will put him back on the lead lap. So 4 cautions in, 33 laps about to be complete. Trevor Benz still leads this race.
Add one.
Auto Parts Camo number 33. Out front getting it done here early in the race. Again, he was our pole sitter. Started from the front, staying that way. Further back we check in, we've got the 20 car, Curtis Jennings. New member, this was his first race with us Thursday night. Glad to have him. Appreciate you being a part of First Gear Racing. Joining in with us on these Thursday nights. Shout out to the 21, Eric Broom. He's up to 8th. He's up 7 spots from where he started. Another driver up 7 spots so far this race, Edwin James. All right, pace car, lights are off, coming down. It's going to drop to pit road. We're going to have another restart.
Todd, you got bumper damage.
To the restart zone, and there goes the 33 with a good jump. 45 and the 1 side by side. 1 uses that bottom to almost get clear. Now he is clear. P2 for Nolan in the 1 car. It's fun to watch through the field. The racing was intense. And is intense.
I think some diving in that deep on me, trying to hold it up.
Race. 87 way up near the wall, or in the wall, possibly there in 3 and 4.
Sorry, 80.
Sorry, everyone. My bad. My bad.
Oh, we've got contact. 21's slow. Field tries to work its way around.
I'll explain once we get clear of all this.
Comes the 21 back on the outside. Slowed up in turn 1 a lap ago. Now back on the roll here, trying to make up spots. And the 60. Loose out of 4. I think he may have hit the bump. Catches it.
Edwin, I don't mean to run you up the hill, dude. I'm trying to
Caution
figure it out. I ain't
is
driving hard
out.
enough in
Just
or
hasn't
something. And when it
updated
drifts
yet
up,
on
I
the
kind of squeezed you
screen.
just a little bit there. My bad, dude.
Yeah, I messed up and I hit Edwin there too.
Pace car, turn 1.
And there's the pace car. All right, 5th caution of the night.
Patrick, my bad. I didn't mean to push you up like that. It was, I had somebody coming underneath me, and we were going to be 3 wide.
See the 19 coming down pit road here. 41 laps complete of this race. First pit stop for the 19 so far tonight.
Sorry, let's check my damage.
Head into the pit box, and I'm looking to see
Do we have a claim on that one?
Yeah,
maybe
on it.
fuel, some repairs, maybe
I
some
hate
slight
that.
body damage.
Bump the bottom of the 4.
I know the 32 just got his lucky dog on the last caution, got back on the lead. Yep, he's going to get off pit road here hopefully before the pace car gets there. Woo, right before it. You see the lights of the pace car right there. It keeps him on the lead lap. All right, so then we should come around this time. Lights should go off on the pace car this time by, and we will be 1 to green.
Bottom.
Graham restart here. Trevor Benz still up front. He's led all the laps from pole so far tonight. We're about to complete lap 44. Pace car is down. Into the restart zone right here. And we are back to green. Good jump by the 33. The 1 gets a pretty good start as well on the outside. He's going to carry this momentum and try to get to the side of the 33. Tucks in behind him in turn 2. We've got a whole host of cars kind of all over here. And right behind them, you got side-by-side action. Oh, the 66 in the wall. Trying to battle the 45 for 3rd as the 45 tries to battle the 1 for 2nd. The momentum on that top side is really hard to beat so far tonight. Oh no, the 66 loose. Spins right in front of the 8. And that will be caution. Caution is out.
This is going to be a long race for you.
Well, no warning. It was just doing fine and just snapped and I couldn't catch it.
Oh no, it wasn't just direct. It wasn't directed to you at all. I'm just saying in general. It's a lot of cautions so far.
That is our 6th caution of the night. We've only completed almost 48 laps. still have to get to lap 75 for the first stage break in tonight's event. We are due for a handful more cautions for sure. Update on Mark Outlet. He is out of the race. I believe the mechanical difficulties for that car tonight just not able to be repaired and get back on the track. So unfortunate.
Jacob, if you don't know, you have a big dent in the front of your car.
Yeah, big copy. We'll thank the 48 for spinning on that one. We're getting it fixed. We're down to like 40 seconds or so.
I think that was a 60 getting a lap back. That's going to put the 60 back on the lead lap. And we see the 19 and the 66 get off pit road right before the pace car. Now we're going to restart here in another lap and a half. We're going to see if Nolan has anything. Trevor again on the outside on this restart. Had a pretty good restart last time. Just can't. The leader having the choice to go in the restart zone really gives the leader the advantage for getting clear, and the outside row or the second place driver can try to time it and try to make that jump right to try to stay even with him. Because if you're even going into one, I feel like that high side momentum will probably play a factor, but it's hard to get the timing down just right. So here goes, pace cars down. Good jump by Trevor. Nolan gets a decent start, just not able to get to the side of the 33 going into one, so he chooses the bottom. Back up to the middle, higher line. He's got company from the 8 back there behind him as well. Further back, side by side, the 18 and the 10. Gets clear of the 10. That's going to put him up to 6th. Daniel's having a good drive. He's already had a spin, kept it out of the wall, and working his way back through the field.
Ah, dang it, dude. Not the front end of my car. I can't even turn now.
Let's go back and take a look. I don't know where he's at. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Todd here, coming out of turn 2. Oh!
Ah, dang it, dude.
Got rubbed by the 64.
Not the front end of my car. I can't even turn now.
Now the front end of that 66 looks even worse. Rough break there for Todd. Still plenty of laps to go, plenty of time in this race to get things fixed and battle it out. We'll see how that works out for him tonight. 48's battling the 45 right here in front of the 18. Right along on the 18 here. Now the 45 using that high side holds off the 48. Now the 18 tries to take advantage of the 48. Oh no! Mirror image again. There's his tire marks from the last spin, and these are almost identical. Caution lights are on.
Pace car exiting pit road.
Daniel Daniel Butler. Second spin, same spot. All within the first 60 laps of the race.
What's the record? I think it was New Hampshire. I know that.
Cars coming down pit road. You've got the 9, the
I'm
20,
pretty sure we had like 50 or 60 cautions.
66. It's got some
No,
heavy
I think it was
damage.
like,
He wants
I
to
wanna
try to
say
get
24
fixed.
or 27.
77. And the 18. Car's upset with him now.
I will
After
claim
another
that
spin.
again. That's number 2.
Trevor still leads. It's our 7th caution of the night. About to complete lap 60. Comes to 64. Getting one of his laps back. That's going to put him 3 laps down.
Bottom.
All right. Light should go off on the pace car this time. Trevor Benz still leads in the 33. Nolan Milne second. Edwin James up to third. Alex Fuller fourth. Noah Miller fifth. That's your top 5. We are 61 laps complete in tonight's event. Top 4 drivers have not been down pit road yet. Pace car is down. Into the restart zone we go. And we're back racing. Side by side back here in the back. Everybody trying to get everything they can on these restarts to get everybody bunched back up. Back here still has a lot of damage on the front of his car. Just trying to get it better every pit stop he can. 77 real high out of 4 there. Oh no, we see a car spinning back there behind. Oh, and then the 77's hard into the wall. Caution is out. We're gonna go back and take a look. I am not certain what happened here. I did not see who that was. That was the 18. Daniel Butler. Squirrely. Into the wall. Spins.
That was me.
77.
18.
Hit pit road.
Run out.
I don't think so, Scooter. You're behind me.
Who are you talking to?
You, sir. I had to blame the 9 somehow.
At Jonathan Hambrick running P11 currently. Looks like that right in front of that car may still have a little bit of damage. '64 gets another lap back on the lucky dog. Currently we have 15 drivers on the lead lap.
You're going to post this later on, right, Jason?
Come again?
You're going to post this to YouTube later, right?
It goes to YouTube as soon as I figure out why OBS is being angry with me.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to give a shout-out to Patricia Grove.
There's the shout out. Shout out to Patricia Groves from Jonathan Hambrick. Lights are off on the pace car. Field is double file. We're going to go back to racing. We're going to complete lap 69. This time by. All right, good jump from Trevor. The one is almost to his outside. They're close. Then the one goes for the crossover out of 2. 33 back to the bottom. Great battling for the lead here. The one is there. He is trying to get to the outside on entry. Then cross back over, turns the car down, diamonding the corner really. Gets a great drive off. 33 is able to enter low into 3 here, kind of run the bottom. Not let that bump down there affect him too much. He's able to still have really good drive off the corner and defend that position. Here comes the one with a good cut and run. Let's see, does he get any closer? The 33 looks back down to protect that bottom. Now the one is to his outside.
Mark, I didn't know you were going to turn all the way down like that. I was trying to get up under you. I was all the way at the bottom.
And we have caution. Let's take a look and see what we missed. Contact, and then just a bump from the nose of
Mark,
the
I didn't know you were
66
going to turn all the way down like that. I was trying to get up under you. I was all the way at the bottom.
into the 80 or into the 60.
No, whoever that was in front of me decided to cut to the bottom, and I turned down to avoid him.
Hey, this will be stage. Everyone stay out. This will be stage.
All right, we hear Boss Man over the radio. This is stage. Just a couple laps early.
Let
Did with the caution coming out.
It's all good.
Yeah, we'll let you know when the pits are open. Just nobody pit. Nobody pit.
Yeah, I don't know who that was in front of me, but they cut down, and I turned down to avoid them, and then got tagged by you. It's all good, Pat.
Hey, boy, buddy.
All right, so we're going to cross
I
the
hate this
line
track,
this
but I love
time to
like a
complete
C-base.
lap 74 next time by. Then we've got a complete 75 for the end of stage. Nobody changes position, so this stage 1 win will go to Trevor Benz. Then Nolan, Alex, Noah, Andrew, Edwin, Jacob, Nick, Brandon, and Jason are going to round out your top 10 to get stage points for stage 1. The 77 does get his lucky dog. That's going to put him, looks like just one lap
we
down.
just crossed the stripe here for 1 to go in stage. We must complete this lap 75 first. We will pit on lap 76.
We're going to see some pit stops, I feel like, now.
We allowed to pit.
All right, this is the completion of stage. Pits will be open. Pits are open.
All right, let's see what we have for pit stops. The end of stage 1. Expect to see everybody, I would assume, as all the leaders come down. Trevor Benz leads the line. We have a couple that are staying out here, maybe. The 9 and the 66 have decided to stay out. That's going to give the lead to the 9 car. So we see pit stops happening for our leaders. There's the 1. About the 33 and the 45. We'll watch this race off pit road. I feel like it's going to be a good one. 33 has led the entire race so far. Got the stage win. Car comes down. Really close. Oh no, both drivers. Way up on the track. Tight exit there. I think they both get penalized for this one.
Sorry, Nolan. I forgot it was that sharp right there.
Nolan.
I don't know how I beat the pace car out.
Blame it on 9.
Nolan sits on the apron, lets the field go by.
77, you gotta get.
Surprised how that gets called by iRacing, because the 33 and
Nolan,
the 1
did
both
you get a
went
flat flag?
up the line a good bit. So
Yeah.
that's a bummer for Nolan there, having to go to the back of the
Unsafe
pack.
exit. I cleared it, but it's still going to probably make you go wheel, isn't it? Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I did it, so.
The field is trying to get caught up
No,
around
I
some
feel
lap
like I
cars.
helped you do that, man. I'm sorry.
Pace car is
Hey,
down.
can we extend this lap? Because
Oh,
everybody's
we might
like,
not be going. We might not be going. The field, yep. The lights are back on the pace car. We had some lap down cars and everybody that made pit stops, so had to get the field lined up here, so they are extending the caution. Get back going here soon. 79 laps complete.
Pace car will be coming back out. I gotta wait for him to pass me here, so we just gotta slow up just a little bit.
Yeah, loads of cars have to pass me then.
Alright, there we go. Now we got the pace car out. I think we're going to do one more lap under pace, and then we will be back racing for stage 2. Alright, Jason Haney leads in the 9, Todd Smith on the outside of the front row, then you got the 33 and the 45 on row 2. Trevor's going to try to get back to the front here and back leading, where he had been leading the whole first stage. Pace car is down. Into the restart zone we go. And we are back racing. There we go. Great jump by the 66 on the 9. Tries to work that high side. The 9 is able to hold serve coming down into turn 3, but they are back side by side. The 66 into the wall. Sends it trying to get that lead. The 9 comes up in front. 33's looking where he can pounce. 66 back to the outside. Dang, 66 back into the wall again. Ross Chastaining it in 3 and 4. Now you have the 45 is underneath the 66.
what are you doing, you idiot?
Who, me?
That was my fault, man.
No, Nolan, it's the other car that's painted like this one, not me.
Comments from the 19 on the radio. to drive back through the field. He's running 8th currently, battling with this 10 car of Nick Sutton for 7th. Oh, 19 has to avoid the 20. Oh no! He's sideways. He's sideways, hard into the wall. Not hard, but a bump. And the 60 is spun too. What happened there? We're going to see the 19 spin, but in the same aspect, the 60 is already spinning. Loose into the wall.
Get that.
Oh. And around. Crazy both drivers. And the 20 was pitting there.
Pace car, turn 1.
That was a crazy incident. Both of the team affiliated Ford Mustangs go for a spin at the same time. Rocky Top Racing is going to have one on pit road.
That's on me.
And one that's back still on track. No, he's coming down pit road this time. Slight contact with the wall for the 19. I don't see it. It's kind of flat a little bit, but I don't see a lot of damage there. The 60 definitely got some damage. The contact to the outside wall. Comes the 31 around to get his lucky dog, and that is going to put him back on the lead lap. I think the lights go off this time, maybe? Nope, one more time around, it looks like.
I'm gonna take a lap here and try to get me one of my like a minute and a half damage fixed.
Hey Eric, how you doing, brother? Finally got the broadcast software working, so we're getting Thursday night's race all up here for everybody to watch. It was a good one. There's Eric on track.
Jason, I'm not entirely sure it was him. I spun at the back also in front of about 4 people.
Understood. That he came across the claim, so that's what got marked. That's how the claim works.
Okay.
All right, now we should be lights off on the pace car. 9 leads, 45 is going to restart on the outside. Heck yeah, man. I love to do it. I felt bad the past couple nights not being able to broadcast our races, so I'm glad the software's decided to cooperate. I'm glad to get it caught up and get things out there for everybody to watch.
Sorry, dude.
We really have some good racing, so I like for everybody to get to see that. Restart, green, good start by the 45. The 9 did not get a good start there. The 33's on his back bumper saying, come on, let's go. Then the 9 gets tight, almost into the 45. The 48 and the 33 split the 9. From the lead to P4 in 1 lap. .45, Alex Fuller is going to lead. 48 there on the outside, trying to get position on the 33, trying to use that momentum. That high line is working. Oh, the 8! The 8! Edwin James! Ooh, looks like he may have got in the wall, too. Let's go back and take a quick look at this. Got down there in the bump. Car just comes around. Oh, tough hit into the inside wall. Keeps it straight. No caution. A lot of spots lost, back to 11th. Now it's where it gets messy. You're in the crowd of cars. You just had, oh no, across the one's nose goes the 77, and there goes the 20. That's going to bring out the caution. We're going to go back and take a look at this. Let's jump on the 77. We will slow-mo this. Looks like he's got a lot of wheel in it, trying to get it to turn. The 1 looks underneath. The 77 comes down. Bumps the 1. The 1 tries to get straight. The 77 into the inside wall. The 1 starts sliding up. Clips into the left rear of the 20. 20 goes for a pirouette, and I think he is going to have contact with the wall. Sliding. Got them tires locked up, trying not to hit the wall too hard. Just a brush. Okay, nothing too bad. Just a little spin. He keeps it going. Nolan in the 77.
Taylor,
Joseph
you're good to come all up in
Groves.
front of me here.
Be careful, be careful.
Nolan got rolling. 77 toes to pits. So now the caution
Pace
is
car turn
officially
1 and 2.
out.
Pace car turn 1 and 2.
45 leads to
I
33.
claim that. I either came down or got hit.
All right, so that is lap 95 complete. We're on lap 96. 12th caution so far tonight.
Copy that. Thank you.
I promise the race cleans up and we get some green flag racing here. I promise. All right, pace cars coming around. I'll give you a rundown of the field right now. Alex Fuller leads. Trevor Benz second. Noah Miller's running P3. Got Jason Haney in fourth. Nick Sutton running fifth. He's up 16 spots. Shout out to the 10 car. Great run up 16 spots from where he started. Jacob Rush is in sixth. Eric Broom is in seventh. Andrew Groves is in eighth. And we've got the 87 and the 31 rounding out the top 10. Good runs for all those drivers. Curtis Jennings running P11 was just involved in that last incident. Got clipped and spun and maybe a slight dusting with the wall, but doesn't look like any heavy contact. And that's his, again, this is his first race with First Gear Racing. Just joined this past week, and getting acclimated with everybody, and he's got a fast Mustang, so we'll see a lot of him as the season progresses. Todd Smith running 12th. Currently he is on the lead lap. Edwin James looks like he is trying to stay on the lead lap, repairing that left front damage from his little slide out of 4. And looks like he is going to be just fine off of pit road. Nolan is, I think, the first car 1 lap down. Yes. Then you have Daniel Butler. He is 3 laps down. Joseph is still on pit road. Taylor's back here on track still. Aaron McDonald still on track. Pace cars down to the restart zone we go. Alex leads in the 45. Gets a good restart. Trevor Benz right there though, trying to get to his outside. And he's got the 48 looking underneath. Turns 1 and 2 here are just so interesting because you can enter in so high and still come out so low. There's a lot of room for changing lanes and your angles. Really fun to race here. You can sweep it all the way up next to the wall the whole time like the 45 is, and then the 33 runs that middle to bottom and is able to kind of carry that same amount of speed. Now he looks underneath into 3 and 4. He's been really strong down there. Gets up in front of the 45 and has the lead. 33 car, Trevor, back to the lead. We're on lap 102. Got to get to 155 for stage 2 ending. Still a lot of racing to be had here. These guys are battling out really strongly for the top 3 spots. Alex, Noah's right there with them.
I'll stay low.
Nick up to 4th. Jason in 5th, battling Andrew just took 5th there. Jacob Rush in the 32. Brendan Decker. Got the 21 underneath him here. Eric's going for that spot to take 8th. Now the 31 looks back underneath, going into 1. The crossover, not able to get it to stick. Oh, the 20's up in the wall, I think. Saw him up in the wall.
I'm driving in like 10 car lengths deeper than I do. What the heck?
Started.
Nolan, again, currently first car, only car 1 lap down in 14th. Still has some damage to the right front of that car. Not a lot, but brake rotor's glowing red hot on the front of that car. Oh, contact right in front of the one.
Wrecking the one.
Go back and take a look at this one. This battle between the 21 and the 31. Oh boy. Let's run this back. Oh, hard hit by the 21. Across the nose of the 31. 21 into the left rear of the 31.
Wrecking the one.
They pirouette and yellow comes out. Oh, heavy damage to the front right of that 21 car.
Hey, so one thing we don't do in FGR is we don't intentionally wreck somebody. So we're going to look at that and someone's going to get suspended again. So we ain't going to learn week to week. We're just going to keep handing out penalties.
Hey, that was intentionally wrecked. I had damage and I could not turn my wheel at all.
I saw that in my mirror. Somebody got took out.
Here over the radio, some mentions of intentional wrecking. 21 mentioning comments of damage. He took a hard hit on the backstretch. Woo, close call there as the one goes by to get his lucky dog.
My bad, dude.
All right, 33 leads.
Hey, please call out the lucky dog. The 19 just got killed.
We have completed 109 laps so far.
Yeah, that's Jeremy, dude.
Just had to keep it interesting.
See the 9 car on pit road getting service. All these cautions just built for totally different strategies. Yeah, Eric, that hit you took in a backstretch, that looked pretty rough, and that right front was toast. You could tell it wasn't angled right, so tough break. You guys were really having some really tight racing there for a good while, and then to end up with a couple damaged cars like that, it was a bummer to see.
Bottom.
You see the leader calls the bottom. Trevor likes that bottom line on these restarts. 45 is going to try to get a good start on him here and see if we have something to change up between these two. We see the 66 and the 18 come off pit road. I think the 66 made it in time, but the 18 did not. He is running 3 wide with the rest of the field. All right, into the restart zone we go. Trevor Benz leads. Good restart. He gets clear of the 45 by a good bit. making it work. That bump in 4 is not disturbing the 33 here tonight. It has been really good for him. They're able to really get the power down and get a good drive off of turn 4. He's trying to run. It kind of becomes a point of you follow the leader a little bit, but then you see the 2 cars in 3rd and 4th trying to run a little bit higher, trying to use that momentum. The 33 still leads. The 45 is still just sitting right now currently with 13 cars on the lead lap. Oh, you see the bump there on the 33 kind of disturbed him. He didn't get sideways, but you can see him have to correct and drive up just a little bit. That allows the 45 to close in. Let's see if the 33 goes for the bottom again, and he does. Up the track just a hair above the bump on exit that time. See the 48's into the wall out of the corner. Turn 4. Great battle between these guys. Really putting on a show for the lead. 33 chooses that bottom again in turn 3. 45 gets to the outside. Can't stick it. Oh, he does. 33 gives him room. Side by side in 1 and 2. Now that top side's starting to come in for the 45. You're seeing the 33 had to struggle with the center of the corner. He's having to wait just a little bit longer.
18.
45 leads that one. Now the 33, you see his brake rotors are glowing red.
Yes, sir.
He is really driving that thing into the corner, trying to get it to rotate. He's going to get clear, maybe. He can't get off the corner. 45 able to carry that outside just enough to stick with them. Oh, no. Contact, contact, contact. The 33 got tight. Oh, contact with the 48. Oh, the 32.
That's my fault. I claim that.
We're going to go back and take a look at that one. Tough, tough break for the 45. So it looks like the 33's brake rotor's super hot. He was on the brakes so hard. And that thing is just sliding and sliding and sliding. And just catches the left rear of the 45. 45 almost has this thing, like he is saving it the best he can. And right about here, boom, contact, and then that shoots. He had the wheels cranked all the way to the right. Now he has to lock down going towards the wall. 48 comes around and gets contact. In slow-mo, we hear the voices of the race chat. 32 gets a piece right there at the end.
That's my fault. I claim that.
Oh, right in front of the field. All right, 45 gets her spun around and gets going the right way.
Space car 1, space car 1.
That contact's going to leave the 19
I was trying to
in the lead.
just a little bit, and I was hoping you were lower so it wouldn't hit you.
Buddy, in all honesty, I was trying to keep you straight, man. I got tight coming into turn 1, and I tried to let off of it, but it just got into you. That's on me.
Let 77 come by.
All right,
Come
pit
on.
stops. We've got the 32, most likely to get some damage fixed to that right front. The 1 is also coming around as well.
Lap down car coming high. 18's coming high.
45 is coming around. 21 still on pit road.
Lucky
So
dog
is the
coming
60.
high.
I think the 60 is done. I haven't seen him on track in a minute. The 4 is done as well. We have the 64 creeping down pit road here. Daniel Butler in the 18 got a lucky dog. That's going to get him to 3 laps down. 20 is now officially out of the race.
How my front bumper looks?
He had to leave after some damage, I believe. So right now that leaves us with 12 cars on the lead lap. The 19 leads the 48. So some new faces up front. The 33 and 45 are
Oh, you're
involved
asking
in
about
that
your front
last
bumper?
incident.
Messed up. Bottom.
All right, so we're gonna restart here. The 124
48.
laps
It looks
complete.
like right front's pushed up just a little bit on the splitter.
All right, thank you.
Edwin, how bad is the nose look?
Pace cars down to pit road.
I can't get a good look. I can't see it. Sorry.
Trevor, I'm
All right, 19 gets a good restart. Up to the top he goes. 48's following in tow. Here's the 10. Nick Sutton up to third. That great run continues of 18 spots from where he qualified for tonight's race. Doing a great job. Under attack by the 9 car, who's in 4th. Broadcaster just trying to get some lap in. No practice, just trying to have a good time. It was a fun race. Tough track. Tough car. I don't get the laps in this car as much as I do because I broadcast. So I race a Sunday night league that races the next gen car, so that's where I get most of my lap time in this car. So. Is pulling away just a little bit. Back here, battle for third, the 9 and the 10. Trying to decide who's going to take that spot. Right now the 9 gets it on center corner, but then the 10 is there on exit. Looks like the 9's going to get it there as the 10 runs a little high. You have the 8 and the 32 looking side by side, possibly. 32's looking underneath. You got side by side with the 45 on the 31. Alex Fuller, Brendan Decker. It's a battle for 7th and 8th. Todd Smith waiting patiently behind to see where to go, who to go with, or if he's going to make it 3 wide. Because if gap, go 3 wide. That's Todd Smith's favorite quote. If gap, cover. So right now the 45 looks like the 66 is going to get by the 31 right now. The 8 got passed by the 32 and now is under attack from the 45. 32 up into the wall there in turn 1. And looks to the bottom on the 10. Might be a side-by-side battle here. Looks like the 32. He's got good drive off the corner. Up front, Andrew Groves leads by 1.7 seconds over Noah Miller. Andrew has pulled it out. Clean track ahead, nothing around. I hear something over the radio. Nothing yet, everything seems okay. 48 and 32. Oh, the 45 is around. Caution will come out. Let's go back and take a look at that real quick, see what happened there. Oh, maybe just a slight, like, kind of same space. The 45's coming down a little bit there for corner exit, and the 10 slides up just a hair. Just gets tight into the left rear of the 45 and spins. He's into the wall and stopped. Yellow comes out. comes the rest of the field by.
Was that the stage?
Negative.
Stage is 155.
All right, Andrew leads. There's a pace car. We've completed 136 laps. We have to get to 155 for stage, which we just heard over the comms.
All right. Who is claiming that one? Anybody?
And this one had no claim, which is fine. It happens, so.
I saw 54 spun out on the track.
So seeing that we're close to the end of stage, you don't see much happening here, most likely for pit stops. There's a few drivers. The 45, the 1, and the 66 are on pit road. They are 10th, 11th, and 12th currently. The 18 gets a lucky dog. It gets him down to 2 laps down. Making the grind is Daniel Butler. Doing what he can to get back to the lead lap and make something happen.
Top.
Right now we've got 15 cars still on track. We've got 5 cars out of the race. We have
What up, Jason?
11 cars still on the lead lap.
What up? Kyle, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be in here.
I'm doing. How you doing?
All right, pace car is going to turn down to pit road here. We're going to restart here on lap 141. Oh no, the 77 spins.
77 spun.
Right out the
Claim
gate
that
on the restart.
tires.
Hey, 10, we under caution, buddy.
Car stop. Right up. Stop!
Oh, close call for the 19. Let's go back and take a look at that.
Car stop. Right up. Stop!
Close call for the brothers. Joseph was trying to get his car straightened and get going, and the leaders were coming around.
All right, so that was claimed by the 77 on that one. That is the third claim of the night. You will be required to go down pit road and park the vehicle for the remainder of the night.
That is going to be a park for the 77.
Yeah. My fault, guys.
With the claim rule, you have 3 claims in a race. The third claim is a park the car for the rest of the night. So the 77 will come down pit road, and he will park it. Joseph is new to iRacing, new to first gear racing. Brother Andrew's gotten him into it. Doing a really good job. The learning curve is steep. It's only going to get better. It only goes up from here, so keep trying, Joseph. Don't stop. We're happy to have you here, and the learning pains we've all been through. We're here for you if you need us, buddy. Really appreciate everybody that comes out and races with us.
I think I'm going to stay out of these races until I get a little better.
And that offer goes to everybody in the league.
Hey, you're learning,
if you've got
man.
questions,
Wrong
need
with
help,
it's all
whatever.
Good. Just that's why the
We're
claim
here.
is there for those purposes.
I mean, sometimes we're
keep
busy.
doing
Life
some,
is in the way, work and
open
stuff, but
things
when we're on and
your
playing
iRacing,
and practicing
get as much
and
experience
doing that
as you can,
stuff,
but that's what
you
we're
got
here for as
questions,
well.
you want to figure something out, let's get on track together and
That
work
is a
together.
tough track.
If If you need help with settings or anything like that, that's what we're here for.
We're not mad at you. Just keep on trying, buddy. You'll get better.
Kyle, so freaking weird. Just started watching at the beginning. Jason talking to himself, with himself, about himself. Yeah, breaking the fourth wall today. It happens. I'm not used to it either. All right, well, here we go for another restart. This is going to get us to stage pretty close. We've only got 10 more laps when we take the green here. 19 leads to 32. 19 with a good start. Really good start. Gets that high line really worked for that restart. The 48 gets clear. 32 is in second. Jacob Rush, good run for him. Kyle.
Oh yeah, the bump.
All right, now we've got side-by-side racing. Looks like the 8, Edwin James, looking to the inside of the 10. And here comes the 33, Trevor Benz, early stage 1 leader. He led all the laps in stage 1, won stage 1. Trying to make it back through the field. The 8 gets clear of the 10. Now the 33 looks to take a shot at the 8. Coming to 7 laps to go in the stage. A lot of side-by-side racing. Here comes the 66, looking underneath the 10 as well for position.
I was there, Trevor, sorry.
Good.
.33 gets a good run on the high side there to keep the 66 at bay. Coming into turn 1. 66 tries to get that car to rotate in the bottom. They are still side-by-side. Up a little bit further, we see the 48 gets passed by the 32 and the 9. Now he comes back side-by-side with the 9. The 9 looks to get clear, can't. 48 gets a great drive off the corner. Now down into turn 4, see if the bump affects the 9. He's able to hold on. The 48 into the wall. Corner exit, a lot of contact with the wall here. Now the 48 looks to be holding on here. 4 laps to go, coming to 3 here at the stripe. The 9 gets clear, the 48. The 66 is the next in line to try to pass the 48. We see contact back there a little bit further. The 10 maybe hit the wall out of 4. Now the 66 has gotten almost clear of the 48. And now he's looking inside the 9. 2 to go in the stage. Side by side, door to door. The 66 gets a good run off the bottom and gets clear of the 9. Up to P3 for Todd. Down in 1 lap to go for stage. Right now, Andrew Groves leads. Nolan and Noah battling for 5th and 6th. And Andrew Groves is going to win stage 2. Wait for the field to pass by, and caution will come out here shortly. There it is. Andrew Groves, Jacob Rush, Todd Smith, Jason Haney, Noah Mills is your top 5. Noah Miller, Edwin James, Trevor Benz, Alex Fuller,
All right,
and
gentlemen,
Nick
that is
Sutton
the end of
round out the
stage
top
2.
10.
Into stage 2, pits will be open next time by.
2 stages down, 1 to go.
Pace car, turn 1, pace car, turn 1.
Pace cars picking up the field. We should see some more pit
I'm
stops
out.
here.
That's what she said.
You know the rules.
Looks like the 66 and the 1 are staying out. Everybody else on the lead lap is coming down pit road. 9's getting service. Here comes the 19. We're going to follow this race off pit road. The 19 was the leader coming in. .33 currently. Here they come. 19's going to win the race off pit road, followed by the 32 and then the 9. And the 48, the 33, then the 8. Oh, do we have a little checkup here again? It's so tight off of this pit road. The 8 gets really... Oh, no! Let's slow this down. The 8 is beating the 33 off pit road, and then the 33... Oh, man, so close, but then... Oh, he clips the wall. Oh, and the 8 has to avoid the 33. Oh, they were so close. That puts the 8 out on the track early. The 45 stops for position, just not to get in the way. 8 gets back down, but I believe that's going to be a penalty. iRacing is very finicky about that. The 33 is coming back down pit road, and the 8 is coming around. I had to assume that will be a penalty for the 8. Todd Smith leads. We've gotten through most of our cautions tonight. We've got one more stage to go. We're going to have some green flag racing here, not too much further from now. Gets off pit road okay that time. The 8 does fall back.
Inside. All right.
With a unsafe pit exit penalty would be my guess on that. Tough break. Todd Smith leads us to the restart zone. All right, here we go. Good start by the 1.
I got a black, but I don't think I was ahead of him.
We're going to go back and take a look at this actually, because I'm uncertain. I remember hearing this over the comms, and we never actually got to take a look at it. So let's zoom in here and just kind of, actually we'll do it right. We'll go back to reverse chase, just so we can kind of see these two cars when that stripe they're not. And that stripe they're not, so I'm not certain why the...
I got a black, but I don't think I was ahead of him when it went green.
That happened. Not certain why that happened. 66 leads the 1. Here comes the 19 looking to the inside. Oh, the 32 up towards the wall. These restarts are crazy. Everybody's trying to get a spot. Well, everybody's close together. The racing is so tight. Ooh, 9 gets loose over the bump down there out of turn 4. That's going to slow him up. 32 is going to get by on the outside. 45's looking on the inside. 9 gets a great drive off in the middle to almost get clear of the 32. Still not able to fully clear him. 32 is a great drive. That high side really working well for the 32. Now the 9 gets clear.
I got over power this time to stay down out of the way.
Now the 45 looks to the inside of the 9 as he slides up. 48 and 1 side by side ahead of him. Andrew Groves back to the lead. Todd Smith the second.
Let me get down.
running P4, Nolan. Todd and Noah battling side by side for second and third. Looks like the 48 is going to get by on the outside. The 66 is on a bit older tires, as he said over the radio. Trying to manage it the best he can. Oh, tight confines as everybody bunches up behind the 66. 32 and 45 side by side. Looks like the 45 is going to gain here. Gets to the inside of the 9. Not able to hold it. Goes up to kind of protect towards the 32. Side by side they are again. Does the 32 look to the bottom? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got contact. The 9 into the 1.
Sorry, Nolan. I just tried to keep enough room for the car below me, and slid into you. I'm sorry, bud.
No, you're good.
Nolan spun off the bumper of the 9. Blame it on the 9. That phrase is making a strong return. As pace cars got picked up.
Okay, what you doing?
The 66 has made a pit stop.
Yeah, talk to me, big dog. What's going on there? I was behind you, brother.
Flame, okay? Come on now, come on. My bad. Somebody needs to shut that 8 car up. We're trying to start stuff. I'm gonna use my last claim on him. You got it coming, number 8.
I told you, blame the 9.
I'll just give you one for fun if you don't watch it.
Oh, I'm out of the race, so go ahead.
Always next week.
It'll be my honor to hit your AOL, number 9.
Sorry, Jason. I didn't mean to speak here. I knew Tom was on old tires, and I wasn't really trying to pass or something for the guy behind me.
Holy, yeah.
This guy.
Line goes to the back on his EOL.
All good. Just good short track racing.
You mean that,
Top.
Cam?
Top.
That it is, Jason. That it is.
All right, field gets lined up. Andrew Groves leads for this restart. All right, pace car is down. To the restart zone we go. 19 is our leader. He is the control car on the outside of the 48. And there he goes. As soon as he gets to the line, clear jump for the 19. Good restart. Gains 4, almost 5 car lengths coming down the front stretch into turn 1. Back behind though. Ooh, it's a hornet's nest. Side by side, all different lines. 33 and the 8 are side by side. 32 and the 10. The 10 all the way up to the wall. Oh my goodness. Oh, the 8. Oh, what a save. What a save by the 8. Wow.
He came across the radio and said that was for the 9.
That was crazy. Heck of a save by Edwin. Oh no, he's into the 1.
Sorry, Nolan.
It's okay. I'm going to assume that's also for the 9, from the 9.
Nah, I'm just kidding. You're good, bro. I don't think he even slowed me down.
Oh, we hear something back there behind. Trying to look back. Heard some sliding. Oh, 64.
Nah, I'm just kidding. You're good, bro. I don't think he even slowed me down.
Snaps up to the wall, taps the right rear, gets it straight, and gets going. All All right, battle for second. 45 and the 48. Crossover from the 48. Side by side still. 45's got a good run of momentum on the outside, but not really able to clear the 48 just yet. The 48 gets a good entry, wraps that bottom really good. Might be clear. Nope, not clear. Still side by side. And the 45 takes that position. Looking to the outside of the 9.
Ram in the start finish line. Ram up in the 1.
Car spun. Might have had an issue here. Let's see, the 48 off the front of the 32. Two things happened here. It's like the 33, he gets loose into the wall.
Ram in the start finish line.
And then the 32 and the 48 at the same time.
Ram in the start finish line. Ram up in the 1.
Contact puts the 48 into the wall. The race continues on. No yellow. The big loser in that contact for sure. 32 is up to 3rd. 66 and 4th.
Nolan back down the inside.
Andrew leads Alex by
All right,
0.6 of a second, just under.
You
so
good? Go ahead.
45 is closing in. Got a fast hot rod. USPS Ford Mustang. Flying.
Staying high. Staying high.
Oh! Contact for the 19.
Dude, just get out of the fuck.
Oop, we gotta bleep that.
Staying high.
Last minute radio transmission with the leaders right on his tail called high.
Dude,
It was
just
a
get out
little
of
too
the
late.
fucking way.
Apologize for the language.
I said I was staying high.
Apologize for that, folks.
Nah, 64 deserves that.
45 and the 19 side by side. The 45 gets the lead. This is a change in the race. Look at them rotors going into turn 1. These guys are getting them hot.
Well, you weren't staying straight, so I didn't know what the hell you were doing.
Brakes are getting hot. And this is a shorter run still, but these guys are working these cars. Ooh, ball for 45. Now the field is kind of spread out a little bit. Take a look back here in the mid-pack. Trevor Benz running 8th. Mishap a few laps ago, getting loose off turn 4 and contacting the inside wall. There was no caution. Doesn't look like he's got heavy damage, but that car is probably a little angry. Tires a little hot. Brakes are definitely hot. He's under attack from the 10 of Nick Sutton. Now he's looking to put pressure on the 48, Noah Miller. comes the 10. Ooh, real close to the left rear of the 33. Oh no, the 33 under power. Loose it into the wall, into pit road. Ah, tough break for Trevor Benz. That's going to bring out a caution. We've completed 191 laps. Tough break for the 33 there. Our 19th caution registered for tonight's race. We see back half of the field. 9th on back have come down pit road, led by Edwin James. Looks like most of these cars are getting full service, tires and fuel. Edwin's going to win that race off pit road of the cars that came down pit road, followed by the 9. Looks like the 87, the 18, who, shout out, is back on the lead lap. Daniel Butler was 4 laps down earlier in this race, is now on the lead lap
Alex,
in this
how much
third stage.
damage do I have on my right front?
10's down pit road this time.
It doesn't look that bad. I would assume like 20.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to go top here.
All right, we're going to double file them and go at it again. Lights are off on the pace car. The 45 is our leader, 19 in second. Row 2, you're going to have the 32 and the 66. Row 3, the 1 and the 31. And then the 48 and the 8. And then the 9 and the 87. Gonna round out our top 10. We've got 12 cars on the lead lap. Pace cars down to the restart zone. 45 gets a good start, gets clear of the 19. It's going to leave the battle for P2 side by side between the 45, or between the 19 and the 66. And the 66, great run off of turn 2, is going to take second place. Now the battle is a little bit further back. 3 wide. Let's 3 wide it again, maybe. Ooh, that was close. 88, or the 8 underneath the 48 there into turn 1. That was a close call. Oh, the 8. No, not again. Had that happen to him earlier in the race. Saves it, keeps it off the wall this time, but loses all that track position. Back to P12 for Edwin. He's going to have to work to get back. Second place, Todd Smith. It's under threat from the 19 at Andrew Groves. Jacob Rush in P4. Nolan Mills in P5. Noah Miller's under threat here for 6th. The 9 and the 18 are coming. Spots to those cars. They took fresh tires on that last stop, so definitely seeing tires play a little bit of a factor maybe in the short run. Long runs, once these cars get sprawled out, it's been really hard to see a lot of passing, so guys taking advantage of what they can. Like the 32 may have brushed the wall out of turn 2 there. 9 gets underneath and gets clear. Move the 9 up to 5th. Here comes the 18 looking underneath as well. Daniel Butler says, don't forget about me. He has had a rough race, going as much as 4 laps down earlier. Right to the back bumper of the 32. side still. This is for position. The 18 trying to rebound from being 4 laps down earlier in this race. Has the fortune of being back on the lead lap and moving forward. Brake rotors are getting mighty red on that car. Kyle brought it up that night of the race, and everybody's brake rotors were just glowing all the way around the track. Car currently runs P5, right behind the 1 car, Nolan. Nolan having a great run. He's been in a couple altercations and just bad luck, and has found his way back into the top 5 and moving forward as he looks underneath the 19 for position. Up a little bit on entry, just having to whoa that car up a little bit more. The one's able to get underneath and by.
I lost it about 3 times. What happened? Oh, nothing. I was just saying sorry because I almost lost it about 3 times.
9 gets by the 19. Now here's the 18 to take advantage too. The bottom working for these guys right now, and they're getting around the 19. Let's see if the 18 can do it as well. Gets clear. Daniel Butler in the top 5. Up front, we have Alex Fuller leading. He's got Todd Smith by 7/10, almost 8/10 of a second now. You got Nolan in 3rd, Jason in 4th, Daniel in 5th. Andrew settled down into 6th place. Nick Sutton is in 7th. Jacob is in 8th. Edwin has gained 3 spots from his little loose encounter a few laps ago. He's up to 9th. He's gotten by the 48 of Noah Miller. Seems to be struggling on these tires. The 87, Patrick, and then the 31 of Brendan as well. Trevor Benn still on track. Oh, give me just a second.
Staying low.
Sorry about that, was getting a phone call. Back here on the race, again the 45 Alex Fuller leads. Todd Smith trying to close that gap. He has a little bit. And then 66 Han Chevy. Mr. Highside's really making the bottom work for him. It's an oddity to see him not be able to just power around the high side of a track and make it his playground, so it's weird to see him on the bottom. Nolan 3rd, Jason 4th, Daniel 5th. Further back, Andrew and Nick are battling here. This is for 6th and 7th. Running in 8th. Edwards in 9th. Noah's rounding out the top 10, but he's under threat from the 87. Patrick is there. Looks like Nick and Andrew battling it out right now. Andrew taps the wall. Still gets a good run out of 2. Oh no, the 10 into the 19. Go back and take another look at that. Yeah, the 19 went to turn down, the 10 just kind of stuck it in the middle and didn't want to enter low. 19 saves it. Little contact with the wall. It's going to lose him 2 spots though.
Hey, if a caution comes out, I'll catch up to you.
All right.
Threat by our resident Andrew Groves. Unhappy with the way the 10 raced him there, so better to keep it under wraps best he can. Leader's catching some lap traffic here is the 31. Brendan Decker's going to go a lap down. That'll leave 11 cars on the lead lap. Looks like the 19 has come under threat from the 8 of Edwin James. Yeah, Edwin's got those red wheels with the red glowing rotors. Let's take a second to take a look at that. Boy, they really don't stop glowing. They don't ever fully cool off. Right there you see a little bit of red still. A little bit of orange. That is crazy. Let's take a look and see what it looks like on our leaders' rotors.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, they are not getting fully cool at all now. As this run goes on, these rotors are just getting brighter and brighter. They'll stand that way all the way down the stretch. It's crazy. How about second place? Got it shifting and doing everything you can. Heavy on the brakes. Boy, those things are getting bright. How about third place? The orange car has bright orange rotors. The only car that has no orange brakes is the 9. They're liquid cooled. It's just because it will never show you your own brake rotors in your replay. It's weird. It'll show everybody else's, but not mine. Daniel Butler. Glowing away. Jacob's rotor's glowing pretty good. Cools off though. He's not holding on to it as much, so he's not building as much heat. About the 10, Nick Sutton. His aren't getting as bright. He's moving down the straightaway with really not a lot of color. Back to the 8 car. He's definitely building the heat. How about the 19? traffic's just staying cool on the straightaways. Not near getting as bright. He's not being near as hard on the brakes. But Noah, he just got lapped by the 45 at Alex Fuller. Now the field is spread out a good bit. Tight spots for position, except for the 18 here trying to get into the 9. Coming down pit road. So bad, Noah's like, I need this rubber now. So that's going to put him a lap down, probably 2 laps down, depending on how it times out. Right now, Alex Fuller has a 1.5 second lead. Still trying, just 1.5 seconds back. They've got 4.5 second lead over Nolan Milnes, Alex has, so everything's kind of spaced out a bit on this run. This is our longest green flag run of the race. Saw something there for the 1. Let's check that back real quick. We were just on the scenic view. Loose. Oh, hard into the wall. Trouble for the leader with 12 laps remaining. He's got damage to that right front. I agree, Kyle. I hope we get some more drivers to show up tonight. Gen 6 cars are always a blast. That series is so fun to get to run. And Kentucky is a blast of a track to race at. So really hope we have a good sized field tonight. I know we've got a few drivers that are busy or occupied and can't make it, but we've had some people that signed up and paid the entry fee and still haven't raced. So hopefully that changes tonight and we have a good sized field. We've had some really good racing the past couple nights. I want to continue that this weekend for sure. Now the 45's in some traffic. Got the 19 and the 87. They're battling for position. And the 19 scrubs the wall. This is going to come down. We're at 9 laps to go. Look at the run that the 66 has with this traffic. The contact the 45 had with the outside wall a few laps back is definitely was closing, letting the 66 close in. But now the traffic has really changed the outlook of this race, where the 66 is back in and close. The 45 gets through that traffic, and now it's up to the 66 to work his way through it. Gets by the 19. Now he's going to get by the 87. Now here's the 64 as well. So there's still, yeah, I mean, there's still that gap. It's not 1.5 seconds anymore, but the 45 was able to, once he got through the traffic, it's taken a little bit here for the 66. 45 is able to stretch it back out with 6 laps remaining. We'll get by the 31 here. 45 leads. 66 can see him, 6/10 back. Now they're catching up to the 8.
Just a reminder for tonight's top 3, we'll do interviews here in the race lobby, so I can have it for the recording when I do get the broadcast done. The heads up to stay in the race lobby afterwards, and we'll do interviews with the top 3.
All right. Sorry about that. Got another phone call. 3 laps to go. Todd is still there, just not close enough to mount a charge. 2 laps remain. The 45 of Alex Fuller leads Todd Smith by about 7 car lengths, 8 car lengths. Turn 4, the white flag will be displayed. Last lap.
I'm too scared to go any faster. I'm scared I'll spin it out. Good to race.
Down the backstretch for the final time into 3 and 4. And Alex Fuller's going to win at North Wilkesboro tonight. Thursday Night Thunder. Great win. Todd Smith second. Nolan's going to come home third. Jason fourth. Daniel 5th. Great run for Daniel.
I thought you got another one there.
Jacob 6th.
You saw me.
Nick 7th. Edwin 8th.
You saw me hit the
Great
wall.
comeback there at the end. Patrick gets 9th.
Yeah,
Andrew
I saw that.
10th.
I was hoping there'd be more.
Brendan 11th.
Good job, dude.
Noah brings it home in 12th. Trevor Benz 13th. Aaron McDonald 14th.
Good following with you
Great
there,
racing,
Andrew.
guys. That was fun. Now we're going to have interviews with these drivers.
Those rotors were not even getting cool. They were staying red all the way around the track.
We'll have that play, and then that will be the end of the broadcast. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll have these interviews happen, and then we'll be back next Thursday night. Appreciate y'all.
All right, we're going to pop these interviews off with a bang here. We're going to start with P3, Nolan, coming home with a podium finish tonight. Heck of a drive. Tell us about your night, bub.
Thanks, man. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just an up and down night, waiting for things to finally get rolling. Took a while. Usually takes me like 100 laps to like figure out flat tracks and kind of get in a rhythm, which we really didn't have a 100 lap run until the end. So by that time, I cooked my tires anyway. So definitely wasn't the best car, and Alex definitely was really good, and so was Todd. So congrats to him, and it's a good race.
Yeah, short track racing, not without its craziness. There was a couple instances, even one with me on track, where just a slight tap in turn 3 and you go around. How do you rebound after those kind of instances, and even the pit road instance and stuff like that? You had a lot of setbacks tonight, but then here at the end, when the run came, you were there and strong.
I just figured like I'd have a lot of opportunities to do different things. Obviously, we all kind of ended up on slightly different pit cycles, and that helped a lot. So I knew I had plenty of time. I went a lap down to go to the bathroom at one point. I fixed pretty much all my damage, and yeah, I just figured we'd have time with how many cautions there were to try and do something to get me track position, and that's ultimately how I got back up.
Well, heck of a job tonight, man. Congratulations on P3. Before we let you go for the night, anybody want to give a shout-out to or thanks to?
Just Alex for being a total boss.
Hey, that works. Congrats to Alex. Heck of a run. Thank you, Nolan, on P3 tonight. Great run, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, man.
All right, P2 tonight, Todd Smith. You got a copy, Todd?
Yes, sir. I'll try to talk where you can understand me.
You're good, Bubba. Hard driving there at the end. it looked like you guys were having a pretty good battle there for the lead. Come home with P2 tonight. Tell us about your ride and about your night.
My first, I had to start from the pits because of my stupid butt last week. And just got a good early caution, kind of let me get caught up there. I was kind of staying consistent in front of them there. I don't think they could have caught me. But then that caution got me caught back up. I got some damage, bumped somebody in the rear at one time and worked on it. Went a lap down to try to get most of it fixed one time. And kind of like Nolan, we had a few early cautions and let us get kind of caught back up on a different cycle some. Got some hard racing in like you and everybody else. We kind of bumped around and had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I was weary because early on I run up to second or third there and spun it just like it snapped so fast I couldn't do anything about it. So from then on I was so nervous. Like I was trying to get to Alex. I tried to put a little bit more, and I couldn't catch him because he was faster than me, obviously. And then I was gun shy from early in the race, spinning and being top three. So hell of a ride for him. He deserved it. Nolan could rebound. Everybody. It was a fun race.
Yeah, it's North Wilkesboro. It's short track racing. It's a half mile. It's tight. It's fast. And the bump out of turn 4 was probably the biggest troublemaker all night, at least for me. I loved the bottom, but I didn't like the bump. I felt like once I had too much wheel or throttle in it, you'd snap on me. And we saw a bunch of spins there. And then obviously running this high line, really carrying momentum seemed to be the way to go for most of the night. And so, like, that I feel like would go towards your strengths as Mr. Highside. So congratulations on the P2 run tonight. Great finish, good points tonight for you. And then, we got next week. We go from short track racing to road course racing to Sonoma. So going to be a whole different beast and should be exciting. So before we let you go for the night, though, I'm going to give you the floor, man. Anybody you want to give a shout-out to or thanks to?
I just shout out to the league and the job you do and everybody else involved, keeping this thing rolling. All the new guys in here, kind of learning and getting used to everybody. And just thank all y'all for having us. Thanks for doing what you do and putting this thing on. And looking forward, not to the road course, but then the next week. So we'll see how it goes, man. It's good to talk to you.
All right, man. Well, you have a great night and great finish tonight.
All right.
All right, that's Todd Smith, P2 tonight. We're going to go to Alex Fuller. Alex, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, congratulations, sure. Getting P1 tonight. Heck of a run. That was a fast USPS Ford Mustang tonight. Tell us about your night and there on that last stage, finally getting, a good green flag run and a little bit of battle with Todd there and how you come out on top.
Yeah, I don't know where the speed came from. Qualified P2. That felt pretty good, and then I ran up top, and then I got dumped from the lead. Shout out Trevor, almost. But I thought that was kind of the end of the day. Kind of like it's hard to pass here, and everyone really made me work for it. Everyone was a hard pass.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like a lot of work on track. It felt like it was a 2-lane track at times, but it really was more predominantly to 1 lane, so it made it even tougher to pass because you could run both lanes and still be side by side and have to be, a little bit cautious with each other because we saw some light taps throughout the night. Didn't take much to really get a car on easier spin out. So you did a great job, after some trouble to get back through, and then strategy kind of helps you as well. You were one of the longer cars on that last run. You've gone 98 laps since the last pit. Only you and the 32, I believe, were the only cars that ran 98 laps from your last pit there on that last run. So that's a heck of a run on your tires and everything.
Yeah, no, I was debating coming in on right before we went green. I'm like, maybe I should pit from the lead. I don't know. Tires are going to matter, and I thought it was the wrong choice. I saw Todd and Nolan behind me, and then you behind them with even fresher tires, and I thought it was the wrong choice. I'm surprised they held on.
Yeah, they held on good, man. I pitted there and took my last set, and that was the 63 to go. I thought maybe I got an advantage, maybe I don't, and at least I thought I'd be able to stay with you guys a little bit better. But just couldn't do anything with it. It felt like you guys really took care of your tires on the longer, for the longer runs. I kind of burned my stuff up. My brakes were really fading there at the end, and But it was fun. It was a really fun race. I enjoy this track, and I'm sad that I didn't get to broadcast it live, but we will get it up. But it was fun to get to race with you guys, and congratulations again on bringing home the checkered flag and the win. Before we let you go for the night, the floor is yours. Anybody we can give a shout out to or thanks to?
I'll give it everyone, man. Like when I was in the back, I thought it was over. That was a lot of hard passing. Pretty much there was only a couple under yellow where I think I got you and Nolan under yellow, but outside of that, it was all green flag passes. It felt like everyone made me work for it. Everyone was, driving their butts off. It just was a bunch of fun tonight.
Well, awesome, good time, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate everyone for being a part of First Gear Racing and, the Thursday Night Thunder Series. This has been fun first few weeks, and can't wait to see what the rest of the season has. And again, like I mentioned earlier in the interview, we go to Sonoma next. What do you feel like, transferring, going from the short track to a road course about going to Sonoma next week?
Sonoma's probably my, out of anything we could have driven, it's probably my least favorite, but we'll work on it. I just don't feel confident, but you never know.
Yeah, and it's the Sonoma, it's finally been updated. It's got new pavement. I'm kind of worried about maybe grip just overall because that track always seemed to be on edge in these cars, and then now you add the track and the horsepower package and how that's going to work out. So should be an interesting race and hopefully a good one. So we'll catch up with you next week, bud. You have yourself a great night, okay?
Thanks, Jason. You too.
All right, guys, that's going to call it for the night. Really appreciate you guys staying on for the interviews, and thanks to everybody again for being a part of the race. That was fun, and we'll see y'all next week at Sonoma. Appreciate you. Good night.